Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy are in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in. Now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout the season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get
ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. The give to the tailback.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Got it. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Easy. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route runs. Man coverage, he can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
Cobra. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Gets it out fast. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The give to the back. He's loose at the 15. All kinds of running room. That gives him 54 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Drag down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this game.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and long situations are really hard.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Brown.
The number 1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there. getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. A confident, tough, efficient run.
Great job by the defense there slowing down that jet sweep. And a big key was the defensive end containing the play, forcing the receiver to cut back inside to where all the traffic was.
Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Looking to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Right to brings up the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And I love working the slot receiver. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
25.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, we've shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue.
has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Right down the gut of the field.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Got some room, head to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lead the Reds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field.
Moves.
Now they'll try the right side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's now up to 83 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got it in the middle. It's Lachey. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Spiders.
After the completion, they'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Off. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Handoff to the single running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's just so nice to... on the first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game, offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. A 3rd down try for the offense. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
And that's another...
Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Clear, set, go! Ready.
Give to the running back. Room to gain a couple.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Lachey. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Fires to the middle. It's complete. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And the route is on.
Well, I think this home environment was just...
On the set.
Iowa has the ball back on. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great day. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the...
You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go. Ready, go. Get set, get set. Ready. Let's go. Moves. Go. Here we go. Pound 55 weak. Easy. Cricket. Hot. Set. Ready. 42 spider. 4-2 spider. Ready, ready. Down. Hot. Set. Ready. Here we go. Hot. Ready. When you arrive at Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard-nosed. Ready up. Offense set on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last time these two met, Iowa did Iowa things and won a close one.
And they do that so often in this series. They just find a way, even if they're trailing, to win the ball game. And Iowa State's got to figure that puzzle out.
Iowa doing Iowa things. Defensively, they made the plays they needed to make in that game, and they're going to have to do that again in this one.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution in that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit from this one.
Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way. And when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and, you know, people in Iowa, they just love football. And this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, in this game, Iowa or Iowa State, it means so much.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gets it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're thinking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they call it the win.
No doubt, you continue to start the season off and build, right? So you started with preseason, and you start getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build. And getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are.
Throws for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The quick out. They'll knock him down, and now will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game. But when you have two longtime foes separated by roughly 100 miles duking it out for the Cy-Hawk Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's...
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. To the ground with the back. Still running at the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. You know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On second down, just keeps firing.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
A shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, on third and short and field.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploring.
That quarterback has a code. That dude can throw it to the car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle of this stout defense. To the challenge. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll... Check him out. On As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the offense on 1st down. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all... First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. Defense not budging. He's still able to get two to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, you can't
First down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, the quarterback throwing strike.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a...
Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Jackrabbit. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get it on the ground at the 41.
I think one of the most undervalued assets is the play action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football in.
He wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On the run, fires downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
42, slider.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got it.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. A run to the right. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw for it. Card in the backfield. It's Gill. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give is to Williams. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with
open runway ahead. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and he's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
That's what I love about every sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw in you.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got stopped bleeding?
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, it could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
29 Philly.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Lachey. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down to the 37. Now they'll run it to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defense defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. Shoot, and I got fourth down in the pocket.
The give is to Williams. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down. Yard on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going for 6. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to move. The pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their...
Iowa has the ball back on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires in the trap and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all I...
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Power football with the run. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Bounced off his feet. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. He's got it. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Pocket starts to collapse. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's going to take off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
I know he didn't pick up the first down.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
The upside for this offense, their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. The Hawkeyes will move the sticks.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you
make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
They make the stop at the sweet ball catch.
especially when they're athletic, is they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Nice job by the defense staying clean, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And the Hawkeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it away. Touchdown, Iowa!
the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they get the sack just like that. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Lachey. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they got it at the 33.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd short, 3rd medium, 3rd long. It's money that
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Luck.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the neck. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Okay, ready? Now on 3rd down after that run. To the ground to try to move the chain. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dances away from the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. The give is to Williams. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice.
1st down here for the offense.
29.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Troy. the ball back on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is... yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice... offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 2nd down coming up. Fine play action. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Throws to the tight end. And they can't.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses.
A first down for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, things have gone pretty well so far, right? You've got the lead, you're playing at home, it's late, and you just need a few more of these completions to ice the game. That time, couldn't come away with it. It's a nice play by the defender, knocking it down.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they wind it up the court.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late, didn't get the first.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he's got it inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Let's go! Going up top on first down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown. And he will score! Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
And the defense finally makes the stop. That's fun and good game.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy.
At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gopher. 48 Sports College Football. Offense getting set for first down. The give is to Williams. Just buried it. After warning, there he goes. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all. Iowa has the ball back on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They feed him again. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Hawkeyes will have it first and 10. After the run, now to throw. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go to the ground. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! That run. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're looking for an advantage to the right. At the 35, he's loose. Off he goes. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive and do something a little bit different.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. He had it in his hands. Little ball's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create.
Touchdown, Iowa! A long way to go for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays up the middle.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to run for it. And the Hawkeyes get it past the sticks.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field.
Lasso!
They move the tight end all over. On the run, it's Washington. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the second quarter? Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Discards a man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nice move to keep running. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
The Hawkeyes are threatening on 1st and goal.
Green 25.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, you know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are real.
Yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Tackle is made after the first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking left. It's caught downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got it. First and goal for the offense.
Cricket.
He's looking to pass. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. Sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind. 4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great
afterburners coming. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He makes the connection. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, too.
This offense starts deep in a hole. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He uncorks one deep. Oh, and he gets downfield with a big catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Iowa! Iowa has the ball back on offense. The give is to Williams. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls over.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Wide open downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Hawkeye. And the beatdown has ensued. Iowa has added a little port to this lead, and the Hawkeyes are getting closer to capturing Floyd of Rosedale.
Iowa has been dominant on both sides of the ball in this one, offensively and defensively, just doing what they want to do. They've got their foot down on Minnesota's throats right now, David. They're looking to end this.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
Touchdown, Iowa! And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were...
Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time.
Iowa has the ball back on offense.
Clear.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Okay, ready?
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Flip it. Come on.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early
Pass
contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Touchdown, Iowa! And the punishment has been extended.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Okay.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He wants to throw. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
The play action fake. Got him downfield. Oh, look out. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hawkeye. And the stomping has commenced.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And what a matchup we've got for you here. Momentum has been building each week, and these two teams have arrived at this big collision, each undefeated. So we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, and Bruce Fowler. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here, first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They're now throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Snap, looking to throw here. But they can't make the connection. Goes incomplete.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this position? Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Makes the defender miss. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the Hawkeyes will line up on first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in the pass rush mode the entire time.
Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running backs. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Buying time, moving to his left. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He goes down. First in on that sack. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far for him. Let's check out the stats. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Defense are going to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Downfield shot. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. But they settled for 3 last time out. On the run, it's Williams. Spinning out of the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and it falls incomplete.
Bringing pressure. Got him. He's sacked.
Great play here by this defensive line. You can get flashy offense for Ohio State in these fighters. Let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. This defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial third down play coming up after that. Can he get there on the ground? That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense. set of downs.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open. It's off the incompletion. It sets up the third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he could not haul it in. A third down drop. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your...
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's on the run. Launches deep. And it goes incomplete. Final shot as the quarter expires. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if his ground and pound approach...
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Williams. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back kids... He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Hawkeyes have first and 10 here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
On the double.
Yeah, this offense could really use a conversion here and have multiple scores. Finds his man. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by the... Down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll use the ground game here. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the Brown game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown. Oh. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call.
First down here for this offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you play it what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
The offense will take the first set out of the half. A tough strategy here.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Let's it go on the move, launching deep. That one knocked away in front.